Talk with my sister.
So excited.
Did you date him or it was just a friendship?
Like you said, elite only.
We're just friends.
None other than TT Torrez right here.
As promised, everybody on the phone lines today, it's the big homie Wale. Hey Wale, how are you?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing all right, man. You know, I'm working very, 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 very hard.
Come closer to the phone. I can't hear you. It sounds like you're on speakerphone or something.
I'm trying to actually sit back in my chair and try to get a little bit of relaxation so I don't have to feel like I'm under the gun. But now I'm gonna just bring the phone closer to me.
You're sitting back super cool on this interview.
Yeah, I'm trying to get relaxed. I'm talking to you.
Listen, I feel like you just put out an album and now you're coming back with The Gifted, and I'm excited.
Well, if you're excited, that means a great percentage of the girls in Virginia is excited, so I'll take that.
I still listen to your last album. As a matter of fact, I was
Make some room in that disc changer.
Yeah, it's in my disc changer. In my car. I was just listening to it a couple of days ago when I got back in town. I popped it in.
Well, I hope you got a multiple changer, and then you got an open space on June 25th so you can slide mine right in.
Yeah, I'm ready because I know you're going to give me something vintage and something I can put the sunroof down or...
In the words of En Vogue, I'm going to give you something that you can feel.
All right, so what's different about this album than the last album?
It's just more musical. Like, if you enjoy music and you enjoy, like, you know, stuff that'll make you feel something and think and stuff, you'll enjoy this album. But if you like that direct hip-hop, like where you just hear it once you hear it and it's over, like, it's not that. It's like, it's got to resonate. It's got to sit in your body and touch your soul. I don't strategically map out my albums like, I'm going to do a couple for the girls, I'm going to do a couple for the streets, and this, that, and the third. I just write the records, and it just happens like that. And we just take it from there.
Yeah.
So there's nothing per se like that's like a quote-unquote chick record, but it's definitely stuff that you're going to feel when you hear the song.
Is it different for you this time around, Wale? Do you feel like now that you have had some huge success that you can go in and you can do whatever you want and you don't have nobody really telling you, okay, we need these type of records?
That's exactly what it is. I did exactly what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? With this album, like sonically, I did it exactly the way I wanted out. And I was very hands-on with the music of the album. So
I'm curious to know, who did you work with producer-wise to get that sound that you're talking about, to get that creativity flowing?
Most of the ideas were conceived right, you know, with myself and, like, you know, my in-house guys. And I worked a lot with Stokely Williams from Mint Condition because I wanted to get that vintage 90s sound.
Nice.
And, you know, like, we didn't really go with any big names for real. I mean, I did have to enlist Just Blaze for a record because I know what that is. And I really wanted it to be something that was special for the hip-hop crowd. But pretty much, you know, a lot of it was in-house. And I even produced one myself on there.
What? I didn't know you can produce too. All right.
I didn't know even until I did the song.
Listen, to me, the 90s was the best era of music. Like, the R&B in the 90s was popping. The hip-hop in the 90s were popping. Do sometimes you feel like you in the wrong era?
My soul do. Yeah. I mean, like, this right now is an era right now where, you know, it's up in the air, and I want to be kind of one of the pioneers to steer it in the right direction.
Okay. All right. Everybody, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to Wale. And, of course, he has a brand new album coming out called The Gifted. We'll be back with Wale. It's at Pebble 91.
It's Girl Talk with my sister.
So excited.
Did you date him or it was just a friendship?
Like you said, elite only.
We're just friends.
None other than TT Torrez right here.
All right, welcome to the show, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we're talking to Wale. And, of course, he has a brand new album coming out called The Gifted. Now, Wale, you have seen a lot of success with this last album you put out. Plus, you're on one of the hottest labels running the game right now, MMG. My question for you is, with the success that you have recently received, has anything changed for you? Have you lost some friends along the way? Have you become a little bit more paranoid? What's different about you?
I'm paranoid for one. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find a girl that I can appreciate her the same way I would appreciate her before I got all these
accolades and money.
Exactly. And I got short patience for BS. I'm not trying to really go through all the BS. You know, and I really understand that human nature, we're evil. There's a lot of evil, spirited people that roam the earth, you know, and a lot of them are in position of power. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are quote-unquote fans, but there's some evil individuals out there. And people think that you got to live by a different code of humanity when you're successful or when you're famous, which is not true. You know, I live by a code, and I'm good to people, and I pray that people are good to me and good to others. It's very simple, but a lot of people don't live like that. A lot of people attack until they break. So it makes me kind of like paranoid, like who's really with me, who's against me.
Where you are right now, is it lonely being in that position?
It is. But I try to keep good energy around me, you know, but it is like you feel that the more successful you get, the lonelier you feel, you know what I'm saying?
But, you know, you're not going to find that companionship in the music industry. You know that, right?
I don't think I'm going to find it at all.
No, I think you will. I just think that it has to find you, and you have to be in the right circle to get it. Like, you need to be in church with your mom on Sunday morning. No, I'm just kidding. But you do that.
Yeah, you know, the sad thing is that church a lot of times ends up as a photo booth.
Yes. No, I think you will. If you are good-spirited, then you'll attract something nice. I'm rooting for you. I'm going to send some vibes your way.
I'm not on wood.
Do you want a special lady? Do you want to have that life?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think we can have it all. I don't think, at least right now, like, I don't think that's what it's in the cards for me. You know, but if I found it, I absolutely would, definitely, you know what I'm saying?
But are you willing to take a break from what you're doing now and give that some of your energy?
I don't think I could do that now because I might not be fortunate enough to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't laid the foundation of what I'm going to be or what I'm doing yet.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot more work to do.
Yeah. So when do you see yourself slowing down? Maybe put out this album, or are you going to go right back in the studio and drop another one? When do you?
3 more. Then strongly consider slowing down.
Yeah. Are you afraid of slowing down?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody knows that about me. That's why I work so hard. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely afraid of slowing down.
Yeah. What's the fear that you wouldn't be hot no more? Like if I slow down?
Lose touch with the people because I'm so much for other people and for the people that I do feel like if I slow down, I might not be able to connect with them as much because it matters to me with how they feel.
How do you stay grounded and connected to the people when you have reached a certain amount of success? You know, I know a lot of artists go through this. You know, they get a certain status, they get a certain income, and it's hard for them to continue to connect to regular folks who don't have some of the luxuries that you may have. So how do you personally stay connected to those type of people?
I just try to really just be true to myself and just keep good people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not be in a position to be outside all day, but I'm very observant, and I try to like make sure we're telling the honest stories of where we come from. You know, and then when I talk about my own situations, I keep them very honest. So you'll hear in my career, you'll always hear the evolution of what I'm becoming and things that happen with me, and you'll also hear about what's going on back home because I need to hear that. I need to tell them stories because not everybody is in a position to tell them stories.
How often do you get a chance to go back to D.C.?
I ain't been in maybe 2-3 months, but you know, I'm definitely going to spend some more time back over there when this album is done.
Okay. All right, let's take another quick break. Everybody, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to the big homie Wale. Of course, his new album is dropping very soon. It is called The Gifted. We'll be back. It's iPod 181.
It's Girl Talk with my sister.
So excited.
Did you date him, or it was just a friendship?
Like you said, elite only.
We're just friends.
None other than TT Torrez right here.
All right, welcome to the show, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we're talking to Wale. Its brand new album, The Gifted, is dropping soon. And, of course, you know, Wale, I'll follow you on Instagram. I'll follow you on Twitter. You're always flying in and out. Like, you're never still. How do you keep up with all of, like, your hats, your sneaks, and all of that craziness?
I live out of my luggage. I really live out of my luggage. And I try to, I buy stuff wherever I'm at, though, too. So I'm not used to staying in one place.
So June 25th, the album is coming out, everybody. The Gifted, Wale. The album art for the cover is amazing. Who did that? Like, was that your idea?
Mr. Cartoon did the animation tattoo stuff. You know, I wanted to work with somebody that's very inspiring. You know, statue of myself is the real statue that exists. It's at Atlantic Records. So I wanted to continue the art theme of my other 2 albums, and I wanted to do something that's controversial. So when you listen to the intro to the album, it all makes sense to you after that.
So last night I was watching you perform at Summer Jam 2013 online, and of course you brought out Meek Mill and whatnot, and your energy was insane with such a big audience and, of course, performing on such a big stage. Do you ever, get nervous? Do you ever get the bubble guts?
Only when I'm in Virginia.
Oh.
Like, no, whenever I'm overseas, a little bit, but never domestically.
What? You didn't look nervous when you was performing here. The last time I went to your show, you and Rick and the whole MMG tour in Charlottesville, you looked fine.
No, I was good there. When I'm like in London and stuff, I get a little nervous, but I'll always be okay. Summer Jam a big stage, so I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that is a big stage, and they stream live, so everybody be tweeting and Instagramming and all of that. How's the other guys in the clique though? How's Meek Mill and Ricky and all of those guys? They good?
Everybody good. Meek counting money. Rose flying somewhere probably right now. Yeah. Rocky at the shoe store. Dancing somewhere.
Yeah.
So everybody good, man. We in a good place. Meek just dropped that Crazy Levels record, and I'm shooting a video with Ross tonight for Self-Made 3.
Oh, nice. Oh, I can't wait for that. When's that dropping?
TBD.
Oh, come on, Wale.
I wish I knew. That's how Ross moves. Ross might mess around and be like, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But, we just making sure it's ready for when it drops.
Yeah, that last Self-Made album was nuts, though. I ain't even going to front. That's in the CD changer, too. I like that.
I just hope you make some room for it for June 25th. Yeah. I hope I have this room and your whip for my new joint.
I have 6 CD changes. You got one, okay? You're going to have 2. The old album and this one. And Self-Made, so 3, okay?
It's going to be hard to take that gifted out of there. I'm telling you. I know you, so I know what's going to happen. You're going to hear it and be like, nah, this going to stay for a while.
The songs that didn't make the radio were some of my favorites from the last album that I still go back to just the vibe off of. And I tweeted you and I told you I love the Bad record, too.
And that tells me what kind of person you are. I knew you was going to like that.
Yeah. All right, boo. Well, listen, thank you so much for checking in. I'm going to let you roll. June 25th, everybody, The Gifted, Wale's brand new album. Make sure you follow him on Instagram and on Twitter as well. Wale on Twitter and Wale on Instagram, right?
Yep.
All right, Wale
MMG on Instagram.
Wale MMG on Instagram. All right, Wale, June 25th.
Bye, love.
All right, babe. Bye. All right, listen, coming out of commercial break, I'm going to play the remix to Bad featuring Rihanna, okay? So stick around for that. It's coming up in about 6 minutes. It's iPower 921.